I walk. My thing is dead. Good. Love that for me. Shall we do this again? Might as well put my thing on charge too while I'm here. One second. One second. Cool. Where were we? I think this is day 3 of investigating. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya! So, what happened? Well, I think we got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow! Good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have an end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, we have no time to waste. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Well, have you noticed anything about that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia's here, so now I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? The powers, right? Let's go to the detention center. Mr. Wright, you did very well today, thank you. Oh, thanks. You do not look like you're about to burst into tears. Wow, Nick, you must have really showed him there. And you could wipe that grin off your could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes, though there's not really anything I could do to help. Haha, I'm not really sure what I could do either. Please, there's no laughing matter. Producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why's that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on knees, so she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and? And? What? Nothing, forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name of Sal Manella. He is pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, yes, how high, and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call. I can't imagine him jumping. Yeah. Son of a whore. I was muted the whole time. No, it wasn't. I just muted myself. Should be fine. Sorry about that. Anyway, Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little production at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to his sequels to the Samurai Summer. He just gave a big star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez taped me to Global 5 years ago. Have you seen this, Mr. Powers? What's that? I've never seen these Steel Samurais in my life. They are the Steel Samurais that appear in live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself. Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean so much to these kids, you know? Okay, here. Okay, well, let's go find these director and such. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think her guard's down. Yeah? I thought we could even eat those donuts at the guard station if we wanted. Huh. You eat. You die. Woo! She's alive! Producer Vasquez. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She always gets her way. She's just bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Director Mela. Can I ask you about Salmonella, director? Sal? He's a soft pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like you being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. Arrgh! I heard what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you dragged his star down from the sky and stop on it. Calling him a criminal, the thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, Miss Whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he can sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Think. I'm not in the mood for thinking very much. Oh, and you're claiming that's poor old Hammer in there, and I thought you were such innocent youth. Bah! Okay. Let's go to the employee area first. Smaller area to explore. I guess they're not filming that either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues laying around. Yar! No, touching! Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose the director in me. Dramatique, indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine that plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. The plate. So you're looking for the traces of the sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities of a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pill, see? There's traces and it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Country, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food in this plate has been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Steak plate. Found in the employee area. There are traces of sleeping pills on the large bone. The investigation. So how goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How is Mr. Edgeworth doing, anyway? Mr. Edgeworth's out of control. He was in the waiting room and crushed this paper cup with a hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups. Bottles. Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's print on the bottle. So that means... Yep, sounds like he's the one who put Powers to sleep with none other than the victim. So I was right. Sick. Well, he's in the clear then. It's looking like Will Powers was drugged. I'm going to go back to the precinct to do some more detailed tests. You're being very free with your information today, Detective. Well, don't go telling anyone this, pal. But I was kind of impressed with today's trial, too. Most lawyers would have given up after that director's testimony. I think if it anyone but you up there, Powers would be done for by now. About that bottle. Oh, that. Talk about embarrassing, pal. I can't believe I missed out on my first sweep of the evidence. Don't know how I can apologize for Mr. Edgeworth. It must be tough being a detective with all that responsibility. Oh. I.e. nothing. I just take it off again, that poor assistant, yeah. Any of the employees' lunch was kind of found, everyone's probably too shot to clean up. There's a T-bone in one of these bites, mine's a steak. Okay, yeah. Well, the our bicycles, yeah. Okay. Dressing room. Oh, hello. What are you doing in here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WB won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WB's innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but... This week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What?! No! Mr. Hammer. I was wondering if we could ask about Mr. Hammer. Yes. On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, has some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything he said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? Last episode. But what do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but I think it'd be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Canada Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. We're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Studio policy. Why aren't they going to make any kids shows anymore? Studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How could they just do that? What about all the kids that love Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Probably this. And this is a fan collecting all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Can you show us what happened 5 years ago? No, I could tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died. It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Ms. Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had of Mr. Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything to Ms. Vasquez And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Ms. Vasquez asked him to. But if it was an accident, why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid of what happened in his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was there here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, I'll try asking her, if she'll talk. What? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer! She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep her safe distance. Hans, watch out! What? Now what? I'm gonna... No! No! Nick. Bad. 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 Oh, you know me, boys. It was inevitable, I see. He finally said the N-word. I knew he was a dirty racist.
Yeah, historically.
It's biblically accurate racist.
The whitest man in our friend group is, of course, a racist. It makes the most sense.
It does make sense. It even puts David's to shame. And that's saying something.
Well, see, David can't be racist because he's a quarter Hispanic.
Oh, so right. My bad. I forgot. You're right. He called himself whatever he said. All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yep. 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. No, that did it. Who did you hear me that from? Huh? Nichols! Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. That's the assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and this recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, this is my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You simply don't believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume. I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Here's my proof. What? What's the little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills, with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. But what does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers? The steak. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. That did it. I see. Poor, poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag. You're right. 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the Mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she claimed the force... She became a force to be reckoned with here at that studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph? Whoops. Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer to Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy at the top of those stairs, there. He pushed the other actor, and then it fell into a flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo. Poor old Hammer. He was a big star. The biggest. That accident 5 years ago is what did him in. That thing was, like, bent. I was wondering why. He wanted to hide it. He didn't want anyone to know. Poor silly old Hammer. If he had just come out and confessed, then Vasquez wouldn't have gotten her claws into him. Let's go this way now. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume, then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right, but why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or producer. Apparently it's Mr. Monkey. I'm bushed. Maybe I'll sit down for a bit. This is exactly why I don't want to get old, ever. Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired. Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's over. But I am still young. It's over for you. Damn, Maya. Alright, well, we can't go to Studio 1, so... There she is. The woman herself. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? 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 Maya, you should at least be try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh, dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My fave blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh, dear. And Dr. Manella, or Director Manella. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Well, let's try that picture then, huh? That'll even get her talking. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Old bag. Old? She means security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Some flowers here. So pretty. Take care of these. Only too close to the fence looks dangerous. You came. Well then, what was it you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that incident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing the kids' shows for Freddie Change. Saw him a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure it was an accident, but you used it to drag Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of his own accord. But you were the cause! You pressured him! And you think it was just an accident? Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it? On purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought her the photo to the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is negatives. So he could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo and the only one you hold. Give it to me now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys. Oh, shit. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no. Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Hold it right there! Get him, Gumshoe! I heard everything, pal! D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now! Yeah, the goat! Not bad. Very well. I'll appear as this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. The fucking goat, Gumshoe. I love this guy. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe. Sorry, it's just, I've wanted to say that out loud ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Hell yeah, brother. Trial time. That was the easiest of the investigations, honestly. Let's get this trial done. October 20th, 10 o'clock a.m., District Court number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented with us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call upon people present in Studio 2 in the trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Get it? Like... You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present at the Studio 2 trailer that day. Her goons aren't there, that's good. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were there in the trailer in Studio 2. Man, I can't fucking speak. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Ugh. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Alright. Let's get her. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to the Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks at the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about that one part in your testimony. You were fatigued as you had Sal take you? A van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, but with that monkey's head toppling over. Manella uses the van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Alright, the day of the murder. Alright, let's just read normally because there's going to be a lot. Into the trailer, a little before noon. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. The meeting began at 12 o'clock sharp and ended at 4. No. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same can be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. There has to be a rehearsal afterwards. We went to Studio 1. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 o'clock. The rehearsal is scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that even mean? So who's bombing me? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, alright. 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Oops. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks at the table in front of the trailer. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder in that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. I had some evidence that she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere. Okay. I entered the trailer before noon. Okay. Meeting began at 12, ended at 4. There was to be rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal ate T-bone steaks on the table only for the front desk trailer. So I had to drive to Studio 1 after the meeting and the trailer. Wait, shit. After the meeting in the trailer. This is a van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. So it's short to Studio 1. $2:30 to go 15-minute break. Where's that thing about the time again? Because the monkey was in the way. After. Let me save first. This one's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. I just gotta try stuff. Shit. We stopped there. The boss, pretty sure you find some connection in the shed somewhere. You made it 12 o'clock sharp and then 4. Walk the scene from 2 to 4. The meeting was at Studio 2. Can you not? Please not fucking...
I'm sorry, Hansi. I love you.
After the meeting in the trailer. but the thing was blocked to 4. So you're 1. She wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak. Evidence that she didn't eat the steak. There we go. As I thought. You claim you had a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you that it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Mind if you will. Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at the table outside the trailer. Oh, there's no bones. There were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Arrgh! Miss Vasquez. Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too, and a boneless steak. You didn't eat a steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like in the incinerator. Arrgh! I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting Steel Samurai. Picking on... It was meeting Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat a steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes, I did. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use a heavy spear as a weapon? You could. You couldn't. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Huh! You see? Well, yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? Samurai spear was not the murder weapon. I knew that. I knew that. It was that fucking fence. The same shape. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. The spear itself. The break in the shaft is met with duct tape. Present you my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this? Through the chest! Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Ugh! Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can't. Of course I can't. Of course? Can the antics, Wright? I have to agree, Mr. Wright. At least pretend you think you might know. Irk, note to self, think before speaking. Tough crowd. Tough. Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what... Yeah, I guess I can. But... I wouldn't make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was. I'm afraid your confidence can somewhat be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer sitting at the top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was closed, kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with this current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how these defense posts pierce him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Ah! Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs under the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. Though, whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died the same way that caused another man to die. 5 years ago! Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you in my scriptwriting staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died in the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1, and returned to the trailer at the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? Break in the meeting with the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She got another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. The van, right? Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was. Of course Sal Manella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put in the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that all alone. So don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. Probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win. Huh. Utter silence. So what happens next? Don't me. Do you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. The judge is incompetent, JJ. What's up, Nibachi? How you doing, man? Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Oh, the silence is killing me. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Like they'd allow a cigarette in the courtroom. Hey, man. There's that one video of the guy smoking up in front of a judge, I'm sure. I mean, he got caught, but you know. Right. But that's only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn! To come so far only to fail. It seems there's no further questions. I'd like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Edgeworth the GOAT! Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. I was hoping to come up with a question while objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see very well. You got it now, come on. Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I am your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating this in the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly do you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed, verily, I say, ergo, I want to hear what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The victim will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that, Edgeworth. After finding the body, he just got us a mulligan. Here we go. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised in that by this testimony. Mr. Wright, you can cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're real close. She may be acting tough now, but you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key and you twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. Let's see. Salmon bag and the security lady when you found the body. Press, come on. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Miss Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. That was harder. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put the hammer in the costume that sounded else help. Oh, what did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies in any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy! The witness will continue her testimony. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us. You expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around. You discovered a murdered body, and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps, but no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at a location. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. I was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. The silence, man. Silence. Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. Oldbag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going towards the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seemed to have also been giving the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all about this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I could use. No? I asked to be left out the proceedings. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide when the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were at a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you? Covered it up for you. There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs in the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. I wouldn't want to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait a second, I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Hold it! Bro, can I just speak? Can I just speak? And you want me to say without question for a few minutes? Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess. Very well. Ms. Vasquez, please continue. Oh. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Oh shit. Huh? You can do that too? Think. Ms. Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because she wouldn't be there, because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth! What you've just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Are you thinking of a career change in defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? I forgot my voice. No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe that there would be no rehearsal. Very well. The witness will change your testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured, so I couldn't do any scenes and left him behind. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director? You have to find something to peg on here, or everything we've done until now have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. Alright, what we got here? You know that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. Break one leg. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. I meant to the second to last one. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any actions, so I left him behind. Dun, dun. So you left them behind. Use that up already. Many action scenes. But he's dragging one leg, so maybe that? Yeah, you knew the Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was a Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? Oh, I see. Okay. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez, you heard Mr. Manella wrong. You saw Mr. Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. No, it has to be the other way. I'm wrong. Wasn't Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, but Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. Oh, I'm right. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! And when he was doing that, when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! Order! I will have order! Witness! Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Irk. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? He's fallen off hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, then it's unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? I don't think I can prove that. I mean... Of course I can prove it. Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I bring the evidence to Miss motive in this murder. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was in the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident swept under this carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, and I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. So she has no motive. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs, in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? And she's shocked. Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer stuck into the dressing room and stole his Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool security into thinking it was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Ooh. Snap. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez. What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No! How could this... It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Don't touch him! Miss Vasquez! No! I can't be talking. Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. And he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you are right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Hell yeah, baby, we got her. That is all. This court is adjourned. Get out of here. October 20th, 11/12, 10 days later. No, I'm wrong. 10 days later. Come on, what are you doing? It's the same. Now for the trial. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. To think he had to try to frame me for the murder makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Why would he want to blame you? Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... The photo? Because he's jealous of his own actions? Why don't I reload that up again? Was wrong. Probably the book then? It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star for once, but he was just acting in a kids show, and was a villain to boot. Kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have cleared places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. Congratulations, WP. Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong? No, of course not. Ah! Nick! Edgeworth! The guy. His eye is over his hairline. They must have misdrew that. Say something right. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away with it if you hadn't stopped in. And pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better if we had not met. Thanks to you, I'm settled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That is what I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if. They were rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now. For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling like I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me! What's your deal with you and Edgeworth? And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that incident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making the kids' shows again. Oh, the Pink Princess, Jesus. Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody, that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP Kids have played the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for I don't think the world is ready for real willpowers. Da, 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 da. Ah, yes. Very good. Well, that is case 3, baby. This is the next one. Turnabout Goodbyes. This used to be the original last one in the game. And, there's a lot here. A lot. But, let's play it. This is a long case. What time is it? 8:51. We got an hour. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. What? December 25th, 10 a.m. Henecology offices. Hey, Nick. You know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged new under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about many falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. So much for rushing in spring waters. Next in the news, a large, unidentified animal is sighted at Gourd Lake. The town's buzzing with excitement. I just got a text. Locals are calling it Gordy, as a tip to the hat Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax, locals are confident that Gordy is the real deal. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick, the water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick. Apparently, Fey Blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake. This time, it's murder! Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth is an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yipes! Mamaya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Well, what do you mean? Let's investigate. Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. Detention Center. December 25th, Detention Center. Visitors room. You know, Nick, we've all been here at one time or other, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should have mentioned to too many people. Ah! The scowl. And he's gone. Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. He's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So, you come to laugh at the fallen attorney? Then laugh. Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Edgeworth. We don't have so much free time we could spend coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hope you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. What happened? Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh! We're going to help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick! He's insulting you! Nick! Why am I always one who has to get angry? Gourd Lake. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes. Late last night. The lake is a long way away from your office in the courthouse. Why are you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really. Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Your attorney's badge. Edgeworth, let me defend you. Ha! Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up, not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It had occurred to me that it might be my fault that I lacked confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved with this. You in particular, I cannot ask. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Let's go to Gourd Lake, see what's going on. My back needs a crack, man. Shit. Oh! This is where it happened. Get a cookie really quick. No, I have a... I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a drink. I'm fucking thirsty. This is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. Can I see some police? I can see some police walking around in there. Question people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir. Nothing. Idiot! The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we were arrested without attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! You try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Ah! Hey, you're the hairy guy, Hairy Butts. Right, Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what do you think you're doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. What happened? Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay. Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer? Head in the... What, huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out in Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced the lake. A witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not! It's impossible! I don't care if there's witnesses either. I don't believe the lick of it. Right, who cares what that witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, detective? Of course I do! But the police are pretty sure he's a killer. Nobody's even really taken this investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take the side. Well, at least you are, detective. Or at least you are. Defense request. Isn't it true? No one will take Edgeworth's case? Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they had a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him, too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. Yeah, I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after the trial. He kept saying, right, over and over again. Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. The witness. Who was this witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'd turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep. It was pretty cold on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting from your Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Get your gumshoe, sir. What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before you head back? The autopsy report? Well, yes. Do you have it on the victim? Info on the victim? Sorry. They haven't worked up an autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Alright. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come by and see me anytime. Instructions of the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, hey! I have Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. Sick. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they say they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. You're right. Now let's get investigating. Sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come for spiritual training, Maya. Picnickers. I feel a winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is a winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on people. Oh, not much. Still no evidence. Gourd Lake Public Beach? Samurai dogs. Wowzers, this is Gourd Lake? Yep. I'm not sure it warrants wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. Kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know? Nope. Some, like, party hats or something here? Huh. Someone left some other poppers. You know, when you pull the string, and he goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. These seem a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Wasn't that obvious? Poppers. I'll take them, why not? I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Poppers put in pocket. Sick. And the benches are empty. No clues here. What? A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and then eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. Trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. Close here. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh, well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way. I was sure it's because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape? Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. Huh, it's almost didn't see that signpost. Left boat docks, right exit. Okay, they have this snack shack. Hot dog stand, it's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. Banner reads Samurai Dogs. Someone needs to redecorate. Plastic party noisemaker, pull the string goes bang, not very clue-worthy. Boat rental shop? Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats? I've never ridden a boat. Really? Well, how about we go on one when this trial is finished? Hey, good idea! You bet! Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. Probably closed because it's Christmas. Come back later. There's some boats floating on the dock. Is one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick? Huh? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I find any helpful clues in there. Alright, nothing here. Gourd Lake Woods. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. No camping. They've got guts camping at this scene of a murder. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Hey, Nick. What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering why our camping pots and pans made of aluminum. They didn't talk about that. They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they had to be made of aluminum then? I'm not having this conversation. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. Makes for pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. Well, what if the sign says no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. Here we have the beach. And a camera. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Cough. Hi, I'm Nick. Matt, maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick! Huh. Nick! Whoa! Can you stop that? The TV is broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it has set to respond to voices. Hold on then. These things? Party poppers? Bang! Uh-oh. Well, it responded. Yar! Hey, you! Get your hands off of that! What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. What? Huh? Sorry. Sorry's nice, but don't pay my bills. You know how much them roll of film costs? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking of sitting a party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know what y'all thinks. Yeah, you Yanks think. I say, those southern folks with that exaggerated drawl, they must be dumb. That is the whitest. Look at that fucking hair, man. Jesus. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb, don't mean we all are. Nick, help. Who are you now, her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends. Just figure out what y'all are and say it, because I'm gonna just say it. Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws and listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy, I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. What happened? What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry. That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that actually get her attention. Your name? What? Okay, you can't tell her that yet. It's one of the noise, but only responds to loud noises, like a party popper. Objection! What's up, Christo? How you doing, man? This car. His SUV's been seeing better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into shadow where there's sunlight can't reach them. No. Alright, well, can't do much here now. Let's go to... Nope. Let's go to the precinct. Criminal Affairs Department. Oh boy, what do we got going on here? Looks like Detective Gumshoe was in here. Something wrong, miss? Turning yourself in. Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting? Larceny? Public indecency? No, none of those things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around? Gumshoe? Oh yeah, he's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. You do that. Oh, go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting, you got that? Do I look like a criminal or something? These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny. They're a lot tidier than I expect. Guess detectives don't spend a lot of time on their desks. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Your mama could see, you know. She'd be crying. A break and spit out. You low-life scumbag. He must be doing image training for interrogations. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gord Lake? Gordy sighted? I don't believe it! Shouldn't you be reading something more important? What is this thing? Is it the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. He was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned to the mascot criminal affairs department. If that's the last thing I do. Good luck. Poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Not even that calendar attached to that thing. Did you do it? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... Smile for the camera. Guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since he came in. Real pro. Beach. Boat rental shop. This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? You ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits over my head over that film now. Cause I'll have you know I'm a fighter and I'll wrestle meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say it in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. There we go. Finally, some cooperation. You too. I'll come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk. I can talk Yank if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Yank. Great then. I'm Lotta Hart. But y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Alright. What happened? Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. Happened late in the night of Christmas Eve. That's so, Christmas Eve. A man in the boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. Boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one, not sure though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which one I seen when. Why does she look like Karen a little bit? She does not have the haircut for a Karen. I'm just gonna say that. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Haha, y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U. Country U. Right in the heart of the Heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at the University, Country U. So I hear. So when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you that already? Meteors. Yup, meteor showers. Falling stars. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German-made, genuine Soligen. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that mic triggers when the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. Pineapple pizza or uranium flavored pizza? Uranium. It has more calories. Way better for you. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. Programmable camera. Neat. That's a poll suggestion. Gotcha. Well, if there's anyone near a poll, I would do that, but it's not. So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises? Yep. Actually, the victim in the case was saying he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, y'all are pretty bright, huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once, don't remember if there was anything on them though. But what if I got something? What if I could be witness to a genuine murder? Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all can come back now, here? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Fine by me. Guess Detective Gumshoe's still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe! We just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Which time we got left? 30-ish minutes. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, I still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's a human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it. Well, the trial's starting tomorrow, as scheduled. I see. Hey. In the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And, do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the one to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Shit. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that it was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. Working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get to the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth's a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. Yeah, how about the autopsy report yet, huh? I was wondering, did you ever get in that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Time of death, sometime on the 24th or 25th. Cause of death, 1 bullet shot to the heart. Thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face! Someone you know? I don't know. It's just, I have this feeling that I met him somewhere but a long time ago. Well, I hope it helps you, pal. Thanks, Detective. Drawing a blank. Alright, let's see. Anything we got today yet in this Lotta heart? Hey, y'all! Lotta! Wait up a sec. We got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look. Okay, well, that's not helpful. Wait. See? See? He's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. I'm scared. Don't be scared, man. I'm here. Yeah, well, there was enough that fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. The Amazing Digital Circus Episode 8. I've never watched that show. I really haven't. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon no. I reckon no. What's that? Now don't y'all think y'all can pull one over on me just because you speak of lingo? I know enough to know when you see a murder, you best tell the cops. It's my obligation as a citizen. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait! Lotta! What? Can't y'all see I'm kinda busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta, don't get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or not the other way around. No matter, I'm gone. Hey, you would let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll have to find out the trial tomorrow. Lake photo, but she said they took 2 photos. Not gonna lie, it's peak, but I understand your opinion. Well, I just haven't seen it. I don't have any opinions on it. Summer 25th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey! Santa? Ah! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and this ain't Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Beyonce deserves the best. Santa St. Nicholas Claus. Hell yeah. Beyonce? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Beyonce's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute, bro. Relax. Nick, who's she? She's not your... My what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm, the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening. What happened? Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Beyonce, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. Damn. I think what you did just caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just... Beyonce's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii at a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh. Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa! Murder? Huh? You know Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us since grade school. Damn it. Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look like gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs, you know, like guard dogs. Ouch. The samurai thing was Kiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. You haven't said. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of these samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We were getting a ton of customers here at the lake with big news. Big news. Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? Edgeworth. So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, Kim, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father. Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a... Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh. Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to just go on and on about that man's duty in society, all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Nick? He's not saying a word. What's this, Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy. A monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real. Nick, a monster, a real what is that? Looks like someone's a hand puppet sticking out of the fucking lake. Huh. Yeah, it's probably just a log or something. Right? Hey, there's a photo here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and we've gotten the frame. I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. Wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, can I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. What, 1 million? Grow up, Larry. Sorry, Nick. Brother, you gave me the thing. What's this? You know, my eyes have been on getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? Hey, Larry, you know this guy? Who's this? I don't know. That's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya? Well... Oh, wait. Maya said she had seen him before, didn't she? What's that? It's a camera. You take pictures with it. Huh? Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is? Of course I know. Hey, you're looking bona fide junior high graduate. Junior high, dude. I was talking about the weird contraption on the camera. Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain. Just forget about it. Well, don't go show me it then. Jeez. Huh? Oh, that's your badge, isn't it? Dude, you really helped me out back there at the trial. Sorry I can't really pay you. Because you blew it on Kiance. But you can have all the dogs you want. Really? Larry, if you let out your dogs, you won't have any left of the customers. Hey, no problem. If that's what makes her happy, you know? How many times have I to remind you that if it was me who got you off the hook? Wait a minute. Anything here yet? Nope. December 25th, Police Department. Criminal Affairs. Not a gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently, it's an important witness turned up. You'll be in there a while. A lot of heart. It has to be. Uh-oh. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey! I remember now! This guy! He's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait. You mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for all time's sake. Grossberg Law Offices. That picture's still gone, dude? Ahem! Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Mia's something, are you not? Oh, it's her understudy, yes. Minix right. Aha! And you're Mia's something too, are you not? I'm her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. Takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like this scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir? Hmm? Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course, I came to ask you. You came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond. You say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? I haven't brought it up yet, but I probably should have talked to him first. What happened? There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? Or just got up, you see. The continuity has been fully broken, guys. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever come back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts. Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes. The DL6 incident. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. It was that was the incident where police were so at loss they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL6 incident, yes, happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late medium. Her testimony led to the charges being laid against one man, but Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please. Don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear this name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. You show him this, I'm sure he'd talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. Missy Faye's photo. Ah, we finally got this photo back. Missy Faye, mother of Mia and Maya Faye. Show this photograph to Miles Edgeworth. He'll have something to say to you then. So this is the moment the crime took place, eh? Yes. You can't really say for sure that it's Edgeworth. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not sure at all. So this is a camera on the lake that takes a photo whenever it hears an explosion sound. That's what she said. And it just happened to be set up on the beach, pointing out on the lake. Yes? She said it was a photograph of shooting stars. Shooting stars? Explosions? What's the connection? I'd be suspicious of this witness of yours. You've really grown up in the past few years, my dear. How proud me of you would be if she could see you now. She said she was more worried about me than anything. Oh, now, just go and take the compliment, will you? The detention center. Here we go. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Can I please ask you about the murder? Right. I'll ask you again, just leave me alone. Please try to understand. I'm not doing this to prove I'm tough, or because I look down on you. I just don't want you anywhere near this case. Understand? Why did you go to Gourd Lake? I have no intention in telling you. Nor, apparently, would you tell Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe was really worried about you. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. You've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But, I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer the best of my abilities. Finally, make some freaking progress. DL6 incident. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect named. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end. The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28. December 28? The statute of limitations on this case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever. The suspect. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being in murder such a big case. So, was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite a famous time. Apparently. So, you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Your attorney's badge. I can't say I really want to see one of those right now. What's that? I'm not in the mood for idle banter, right? I'm sorry. I can't think of anything I want to say about that. Who could have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, right? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know. You want us to defend you. Yes. Will you? Of course I will, man. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back. For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh? My letter of request. Please give it to your Detective Gumshoe. Edgeworth's request. Document proving Edgeworth's request as our attorney. Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake! It's a big one! Wow! It's calming down. Oh no. Whew, that was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There? He's on that floor in the ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but I'm curling up into a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We had to give Edgeworth letter request to Detective Gumshoe. We're almost done. What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. She came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. White had to say. What's this all about, pal? A lot of heart. Why are you going and finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go on covering up evidence. You tried to say something about the way I do my job. No, sir. Lotta's testimony. So, what did Miss Lotta Hart say? She said she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. What? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said there's going to be... She's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality, it might. But it'll let us see who's who. She could do that? Okay, so there's going to be a large photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great. In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow. Huh? What happened to the other guy, the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. Cancellation? I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who said she saw the very moment of the murder. And we got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's gotta be something I overlooked. Edgeworth. It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I'll just have to follow the paperwork. Well, you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him, please. I know you're only going to do it, pal. You're the only one who could save Mr. Edgeworth. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll remember to start and file new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey! You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your dress for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder when that happened to Edgeworth. Well, that's it for today, I think. I don't want to go too much farther because this will be a long case. So we're gonna save our stuff, and we're gonna call it there. So we have Mr. Edgeworth, who is accused of murder and a boat with a gun. Fun times.